talking with David Leiva, Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt with over 15 years of experience in continuous improvement implementation. He is an instructor with SixSigma.us, and he'll be giving us his insight today about the state of virtual instruction. Thanks for joining us, David.
Thank you so much for having me.
So,
Thrilled to be here.
yeah. So tell me, what do you feel are the benefits to virtual instruction?
Well, we actually have a lot of different benefits. Like, for example, I may think of number one, you don't really have to travel and can still have access to a lot of very high quality training. And number two, we also have a lot of different students from around the world, around the country. Okay, so you can learn from each one of them. And I may think of even a third one. There's a lot of very efficient use of our time. So as we go through, we're going to be delivering a lot of very practical training. And even though you're sitting at your desk, you're still going to be getting to interact, have a very clear visual understanding about all the Lean Six Sigma topics. In the end, it's about getting to use all this information so that we can do some practical stuff with it, as we implement all these changes.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you find that there are certain types of learning styles that benefit from this type of virtual instruction?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But I think that Six Sigma is something that can apply to every single person, in every form of learning. Like, for example, if I'm a visual person, I know how to use all the different graphics to deliver a message. If I'm a social learner, I'm going to be learning with different interactions happening in group sessions between 4 to 5 people in which they get to discuss how to solve the problem. If I'm more into math and logic, I can learn from the math since we're going to be taking a look at the efficiencies and the numbers. In the end, it's about remembering that everything that we do is actually a process. And because it is a process, it can be filled with a lot of inefficiencies. So in Lean Six Sigma, we're going to be learning how do we solve those different inefficiencies and actually have something better in the end. Not perfect, but actually getting to the excellence level.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, how can virtual training enhance collaboration among students?
Oh, good question, good question. Well, actually, many companies around the world experience having a lot of different people in many different places, and usually communication only occurs via email. And not even knowing which are the different problems that the other patient is facing is what actually makes a lot of different problems happen, okay? So this kind of learning actually brings those different people who are located in different countries, in different states, okay, come together and actually think about what is happening with each situation, and even come down with to a combined solution that can help both of them get to that specific area. Okay, it's about using technology to actually bring people closer despite their current situation around the world.
Yeah, technology seems to bring people closer together. That's for sure. We've seen that in the last year for sure. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
Now, how can a student derive benefits from virtual instruction over a live class?
Oh, nice. Yeah, they actually are going to be getting a lot of very high quality training that they would, okay, from a live class. And they actually have the advantage. They can take this from home, from the office, which actually works really well in case they're interested in not traveling far, Traveling has many case studies as we go through, but if we do this in a virtual environment, we get to go through those case studies as well. And as we go through those different examples, this actually helps make the concepts a lot clearer, easy, and even a fun way to learn. Okay, so doing this in a live class is actually very nice. I actually like this a lot, but sometimes we don't have the time or even the money, for example, to pick a hotel, meals, or many other things. And this actually brings us the chance for us to take the training, okay, get the benefits, and even get a worldwide known certification in the end.
No, absolutely. Now, what steps do you recommend that students take to get to fully maximize their instruction in this format?
Oh, well, students must be people willing to learn and to change things. That should be something that should be known at the beginning. Okay, because as we go through the learning process, I usually tell my students, I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of different tools for your toolbox. But in the end, you guys are gonna be the ones getting to decide which ones of these do you need in case you experience a specific problem. On the first days, we actually learn how do we see an opportunity to improve. But in the next days, we learn how to solve and even measure results. And how do we keep those different improvements over time? So it's actually gonna be making sure that we understand what is it that we wanna change, okay? Have the attitude to change, okay? And then use the technology just to be able to see those changes when they happen.
Oh, that's helpful. And I think this will give some students that are considering virtual instruction some guidance as to the steps they should take or if they should decide to do that. So, David, we appreciate you providing your insight today. Thank you for joining us
Absolutely.
and giving some advice.
Absolutely, absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank
Good
you.
to be here.